Hi, this is Mike with At Home Fitness Gilbert, and today I want to show you how to recable pretty much any gym, but mostly on this one we're going to be doing the Inspire FT1 gym, how to put a cable on a new side. So taking apart the cable is incredibly simple. The things that you'll want to do is, sometimes you're going to have to remove some pulleys. It's just the fact of the matter. It will make your life easier, and in some cases, I mean, you have to do it or you will not be able to recable a machine. With that said, removing a pulley is insanely simple. It's loosening up a bolt, or loosening the nut off a bolt, taking the bolt out and removing the pulley, only to slip it back in later. This process should take maybe 5 minutes, but it'll be a little longer with me explaining it. I'm going to take you through and kind of guide you step by step, and then you'll see me actually do it, because I'm going to remove this cable out of here. As you see, I already have it kind of prepped for the video. And then we can go from there. If you have any questions about the process here, you can call us at Home Fitness Gilbert or any of our stores, and we can go through most of it. We have our own service crew as well who would come out here and do this, but this could save you a fairly expensive service call for 5 minutes worth of effort and virtually no tools. I mean, we need just a couple different wrenches. You can use a socket wrench as well, and then of course some Allen keys for some of the bolts. So why don't you come over here? I'm going to show you kind of the process and walk you through which things need to be loosened and whatnot. Okay, so zooming in here, just giving you a better view. The easiest way that you're going to do this is you're going to take the shroud cover off the top here, so that way we can see these cables in here. Now there's a few things that you're going to want to take out, and I already have them loosened. The hardest thing to do is probably removing this ball. The ball's weirdly stuck on there, and it should be. It's actually to keep it so the cable doesn't pull back through. Put it down on 16 down here. That will give you the best leverage for pulling the ball off. Once you get the ball all the way pulled off, you want to remove this pulley on the top right here. And like I said, I already have mine loosened. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the pulley. Easy enough. Take this out. Now, I want to loosen, because the pulley is going to come all the way up through here, come down, it goes around the loop, comes back up through, and this pulley right here, I need it to be loose. Don't take it off, just loosen it. So get on the nut back here, loosen the nut so that way this can wiggle so you can actually get the cable underneath. Because it comes down through, and when we get down here, this is another area where I'm just saying, just take this pulley out. It will make your life so much easier. Then we come up here, cable connects right here underneath the cartridge, right here. So we're gonna take this part out as well. Boop. Cool. And now we would be ready to pull the entire cable, and just so you can see, the cable will pull through. But I mean, you can just pull the entire cable. Okay, so I'm going to leave this on, and I'm actually going to just recable this whole thing. So that way you can see kind of how easy it is to do. So let me go ahead and just kind of give this a little pull through. Get this thing fully out. Boom. Pop this through here. And then down through here. Okay, so coming from no cable in the machine, we have our pulley out, and loose. Nothing else needs to be done. Start with the looped side. This is the side that is going to go underneath here. We're going to bring this down because it's a lot easier to get this cable when you come down. So go ahead and feed it through the inside up top here, all the way down. We're going to grab it down here. Just give me a moment. So grab it with our fingertips, pull it through. Give yourself a little bit of length. Because now what we want to do is we want to get our cable underneath this one. Now we already loosened this up. It pops right underneath. Once we pop that one underneath, we can start cabling the other end. So we're going to bring this guy through here. Now they do have to be kind of popped through because the pulleys, other pulleys are tight. Goes down through here, and then it's going to go in through this hole here. And sure enough, I'm going to pull it all the way down, and we have the basics of the cable going right now. So anyway, we drop this down. Real easy parts coming up here. Let's just go ahead and do the next one just to keep that cable from getting caught on the edge. We're going to put this pulley back in. So really easy. Go ahead and grab your bolt that goes down here. Get this pulley, push it down. Find that middle part of it. Boom, slide that through. Now, while we're at it, let's go ahead and just link this up in here. Push that through. And now that's waiting for us. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want that to fall off. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my nut on this right here, just to hold it in place. And as you can see, I'm kind of doing this, winging it a little bit, so this will tell you how easy this process truly is, being that I'm not exactly having everything totally laid out. Okay, so I realized it was a little hard to see what I was doing there on the video, but I basically put the pulley down in there. We came up and we linked right in this point. I mean, put our little bolt through, put the nut on the back of it. Then what we did was we came over here. As I said before, this is loose. So you can see I can kind of pull this and pop this up or put that in. Pushed it through, came down around. We come down underneath this. Now this one we want like this, and we can lock it down with the lock washer underneath. As soon as we're done, we'll do that. Come up through, you push through this little area, and you want your cable angled this way, so that way when you slide it up, it slides through here and comes out where the pulley was removed here. So you'll actually see it pop right out. You pull it out, it comes down, around, and down through the middle of this, right? So that's where you see it poking out right here. You put your cable pulley back up in here, right? We have our pieces, boom. Then I'm gonna put the ball back on. Once you have the ball back on, you will put on your little lock here, which actually goes over the end of this, and that's where the carabiner slides through, all of that. Super simple process. You really can't mess it up. Okay, so kind of an afterthought, but I did just realize when you're pushing this ball back on, because you obviously have to push the ball from here onto this piece, you're probably gonna wanna take a piece like this so you can actually get in there and push the metal through the ball. It is a pretty tough thing to do, certainly by hand. If you're looking to kill some time, that is gonna take up a little bit of time. But that is the last piece, and then I actually may as well just keep you on for this here. So what you're gonna go do is you're gonna obviously put this guy right on, and gotta get some slack here, kind of hard to do with a phone in the hand. Let me get a better angle. So now that I can use both hands, this will make it a lot faster. Take this down, push this through. This piece goes straight on, twists in. That's when I'm gonna bring this little guy straight in through here. Oh. And that's where we put our nut on. So can't get any easier as far as the conclusion to putting this on. Obviously here, my carabiner, which I will go ahead and just put on right now. And then we will get everything adjusted and tightened up to conclude the video. So if you have any other questions about this or anything else in our store as far as quality, features, let us know. You can call me at Home Fitness Gilbert or any of our Valley locations today. Thank you.